Well, speaking of you were balling back then, but who's balling out right now? I mentioned earlier at the beginning of the show, Detroit Pistons with broken their 7-game losing streak. Was that their 4th win of the year?
Yes. First one on the road as well.
First one on the road. Way to go, guys. 110-108. But forget about that. Can we talk about Jaden Ivey, please?
I'll give you permission.
Thank you, T-Foss. I want to talk about Jaden Ivey and so far what he's done for this Pistons team, or what you've seen. What grade, I guess I'm going to ask you, Terry, what grade, if you were grading him early in the season, would you give him, and was he the right choice in your opinion? Did Troy Weaver get it right?
Well, based on rookie expectations, I'd give him an A. Because I know he turns the ball over. He still is a little, out of control at times. But the dude is, he's scoring like 20-something points recently in games. His three-point shot seems to be coming around a little bit. Still not where you want him, but he's a rookie. And he's figuring out the league. And I just think his speed is so phenomenal. And now he's getting an opportunity to play the one without Cade Cunningham. This is going to benefit him down the road, too.
Spencer.
Yes.
Where are you happy? Is he the right guy? Because I agree with Terry as far as the rookie coming in with everything else. He's only going to get better. I think he can handle all this added this added workload with Cade being out and stuff like that, and I think he's going to relish it. So, you guys are the basketball guys.
Yeah, I'm happy for it. He's playing great. Like Terry said, he's shooting is not exactly where you want, but it's better than advertised. It's better than what we thought it was going to be when he first came into the league. So you love to see that, and his passing has been much better than what I expected. The guy is making some great passes. Obviously, he has that explosiveness, that first step that you can't teach, where he's getting past everybody, getting in the lane, and then he's kicking it out. And so it's exciting to watch. It's fun basketball to watch. I do think they made the right decision in getting Jaden Ivey. I don't think that's a question anymore. The guy is a good fit. The guy is a baller. He's going to be a very good player for a long time for the Detroit Pistons.
Now, I'm going to get in trouble for saying this, but I don't give a damn, because people are they're going to misconstrue it. But last night, when he was running the fast break, at times, he reminded me of Magic Johnson.
Oh, Terry, stop. Terry, what are you doing? Terry.
Here's why.
Wow.
From this standpoint, when he was going down, you didn't know where he was going.
Yeah.
And he was looking here, then you look over here, and then the pass would go this way. So he had that oomph about him last night. It reminded me for one evening of Magic Johnson. I'm not saying this is the next coming of Magic Johnson, but that's what he reminded me of last night on the fast break.
I can see it.
All right, legend killer, don't be killing the legend over here. But what do you like about Jaden Ivey, and what grade would you give him?
Well, the good thing about
C+. That's cool.
No. The good thing about Jaden Ivey, and I think this is what we all wanted, is there's no regret. I think that we all think, for the most part, that the Detroit Pistons picked the right guy, and it's shown with his production. He's been third on the team in scoring amongst players who have played more than 10 games. He's been an extra ball handler. He's been a playmaker. He can create shots for himself. I mean, with Cade Cunningham being out, it kind of has fallen apart, but it would have fallen apart a lot more without a guy like Jaden Ivey. So I would give him an A-, and I am very, very happy that he is on the Pistons and he's playing well. Like Spencer said, his shooting hasn't been great, but it hasn't been like shoot your team out of games bad for the most part. And some games he's really went off for like 21 points, 26 points on efficiently. And those are the types of flashes we needed to see from a guy like Jaden Ivey. I would say this year he's probably been the third best rookie out of any player in this rookie class. I'd take that 10 times out of 10. So I'm very, very excited for what he can be, and hell, for what he's doing right now.
Well, this is great. I thought Flannel Sam was going to say the Pistons should release him.
I had the graphic ready.
No. I call it as I see it. But Terry, the Magic Johnson, he had 7 points on 3 for 11 shooting last night. I know he might have looked like Magic Johnson on the fast break a couple of times, but that floored even me. I'm like,
okay,
Magic
once again,
Johnson.
You didn't listen to me. I said on the fast break.
I know.
At times,
I know.
He reminded me of Magic Johnson because you didn't know where he was going.
That's fair.
But isn't that the speed you're talking about? Even I, the non-basketball guy, can see, that the quickness, the speed, and stuff like this. Is it fair to have that expectation from Jamison Williams to have that, to see, because I can see how he's different. You mentioned the fast breaks and stuff. Matty, what looks like gets down the court in a hurry. The ball goes end to end in a hurry.
He's fast.
That's what I'm saying.
And
but
quick.
Adds a different element, right? When you add something, that's something that not all 32 NBA teams have, do they?
No. If you're on the wing, you better be hauling ass to keep up with this guy. Because the ball slows you down a little bit. Don't slow him up that much.
Now, you've seen a ton of basketball, Terry, over the years. Does he have the workout, do you see the stuff, like you said, to improve, right? Like you said, you got to remember, he's just a rookie. He does, the turnover stuff, but the ability to improve and to be that guy for this Pistons team.
I do from this set. Mama was a coach. It still is a coach at Notre Dame. So, she was ingraining fundamentals in him as a youth. His dad is a professional athlete. He's been trained since the crib, and so that's going to translate into the National Basketball Association. There's some dudes that could just play.
Right.
They're really good. There's nothing you can do about it. But what I see in Jaden Ivey is he can play, he's fast, and he's got fundamentals. But his skill set and his speed is so crazy that you don't see the fundamentals.
But isn't it one of these things that the rest of it's will eventually catch up to it?
Sure.
Where he will be able to play on all aspects of the game.
Absolutely.
So where we're at right now, obviously 4 wins. What do you look for? What do you want from this Pistons team moving forward? Obviously, it's
Wembanyama.
What's that?
Wembanyama.
Oh, so now we're looking to the draft.
Yeah.
So right now, and I think it's okay, right? It's okay right now if we talk about it in the Pistons.
If we're talking Cade Cunningham being shut down, because that's the talk, then you need to bring some more talent in here, because they're not going to make the playoffs, not going to win an NBA title, they're going to lose a whole bunch of games because you're not going to have Cade, and you got a few more injuries, so you may as well look forward to next year. And developing Jalen Durham, developing Ivy, and making them better players, because these are the guys that are going to be leaders on this team 5-6 years down the road.
My question to you, because obviously it's sort of this year, it's obviously been a throwaway season, other than it's going to be development stuff like this. Do you see how many of these guys, because you've been around championship locker rooms for the Pistons, do they have guys on this roster right now that'll be part of the next championship, or at least that?
Yeah, they do.
Run?
But there's going to be a whole bunch of guys that are not going to be here. And I'm trying to figure out, the ones that definitely be here, Durham, unless they find somebody to trade him for this absolutely phenomenal, Jaden Ivey and Cade Cunningham. Those are the 3 guys right there. Now, what they need is a guy that's not on the roster. They need a guy who's going to be a shot blocker, or somebody that's going to play defense in the lane. Because I'll tell you, I saw a play the other day against the Boston Celtics. Jason Tatum running down the court. There's 3 Pistons in the paint. Tatum gets the pass outside of the lane, and he just kind of, floats through the lane, reverse layup. Pistons did nothing. They looked at him and said, "Damn, this dude can play."
Nobody fouled him. Nobody tried to get his way.
I'm not even talking about fouling. Challenge the dude.
Right.
Scared. Go boo.
Even you and I.
Do something.